Okay, this video clip will pick up where the last one, Styles Part 6, left off. If you watched that one, you saw that we actually created a site using Expression Web, and what we did is we used div blocks to lay out our page. We have a div wrapper, and inside that we have a header, content area, and a footer, and that's all nested inside this div wrapper. And we started looking, we put in one style at a time, and then previewed in the browser to see how it would look. Okay, so this is the styles we have so far. So we're going to continue on with this. So what I'll do now, I want to put some content in the content area, and we'll put some footer in the footer area here. So we'll just say, web developers, maybe right here. And let's just create some other type of styles. Again, this is a class style, right, with a period. So we could maybe, we'll just say footer heading, or footer text, let's put it that way. We want some footer text that we could use. Maybe the default there is going to be what? Font size. Maybe we'll just do font variant. Try some different things here. Font variant, and then we could say small caps, right? We could try that. And then of course, inside the footer, we could also make this text align center if we wish, so that everything will be inlined at a center. If you didn't want that, you could set up separate div blocks inside the footer, and maybe we'll do that another time. Okay, so now we have small caps there. Let's say we also might want something else inside our header. Maybe we want a sort of a subheading, right? And we don't have that set up yet. Let's do that. So let's create a style for that. We can do, subheading. Maybe subheading 1, whatever you want. So instead of using the heading tags, now we can use these style tags. So this has could have several advantages. We can put this all in one spot, and it's with an external style sheet, it'd be easier to change. Maybe the font size for this is, I'm going to say large. All right, we'll just say large right there. All right, and there we go. So then inside of the heading area, we could have, maybe this is like real estate. We could do a little real estate site, and we could just say homes. Oops, not there. Homes in your area. Right, and then right here we can just put the class of subheading. Right. Let's see what that looks like now. Let's save it, and we'll go over to the browser, which I already have open, by the way. So refresh that. Now that we didn't put that on a new line, right? So that's why. And web developers, I don't think it did all caps though. Let's see what we have. Oh, we didn't put it in there. That's why. So what we have to do then is space class, right, equals footer text. Okay. And then for the span tag, we need to put a BR in here, or a paragraph, to let it know to go to the next line. All right, so we can do that and save it. Preview in the browser, and there you go. And there's all caps. So that's just several ideas that you could use to enhance your website. Now let's do the content area. Maybe we want to put a table in the content area, right? So we could start off with a table tag. Maybe we have a T-head section, right? Inside the T-head section, maybe we have TR and TD, right? Maybe just make it one column for right now. Let's bring it in a T-foot, right? And put in another TR to a row, and then we'll put another TD in here for that, right? And then let's do the T-body next. T-body, and then we could have TR, TD, and so on. Okay, so we've got that set up. So let's put a little bit of content in there. Let's say in the heading area we could, let's make it two, well the heading will be, let's say it's one column, column span. Oops, come back here. Yep, column span equal 2. We'll just make it two columns, right? And we'll just say homes over, $250,000. Let's say. Right, and the head and the footer, we'll just say we don't really have to have a footer in this case, but we will, and we'll just say these are in Westminster, Maryland. Right. Oops, not column span. Sorry, that's the text. So let's put it over there in the text between the TD, two TD tags. Copy that out. Put it in here, and of course the cowl span is 2, right? Now for the T-body, maybe we want an image on one side and a maybe a description of the property on another side. So what we need to do then is create an image folder and bring in some images and bring in some fake text. All right, so let's save this. Okay, and we'll go over here. Let's preview this in the browser. What do we have so far? What's it look like? Probably doesn't look too good. Yeah, you can even tell it's a really table, right? So we want to set that up a little differently. So let's create an image folder. I have some images already set up here, so we'll see how that works. I'm not sure if they're size correct. We might have to make some adjustments there, but we'll see how it works. So images, and I think I have some out here in my folder that I can just bring in. I'll copy all these in. Notice, by the way, that the file size are very small, under 50K, and the dimensions, which is probably a little bit too large for what I want to do here, but we'll squeeze them in. So I copied all those, right? And we'll just right-click and paste them over here into the folder, image folder. All right, we'll have our images over there in a second. Okay, and there they are, right? Now you might want to, once you do that, you can do view, refresh, and now it puts the folders up top and your pages below. So let's bring over an image. Now you can just drag it over, or you can type it in. So let's just say we'll take the third one here. We'll just bring it over a random one. And it wants to prompt you for an alt tag. So we'll just say home 1. Well, actually, this is home 3. Just put that in there for right now. It's the alt tag, right? And then we need some text. So let's just see let's see what that looks like first. It might be kind of big, but we'll take a look. Refresh. Very large. And the idea would be you could have several of these. So maybe we could style this, okay, with the image tag. Since we know these are that big, maybe we want to style them on this page, and we could put in an image small, right? And maybe we could say that the width is 50%. To see what that does. Right, so these are all ways you could do this. So then so this is, well, actually we could do it, well, image small would be the class, because we might not want to do it on an image tag, because you might want the actual image size to take effect at some point. So now on the image tag, you could just say class, right, equals, and guess what, there it is, image small. So now let's see what it looks like if I save it. Right, we'll come over here and preview. So that looks a little better now, right, and you maybe make it 25%, maybe we'll make it really small. I want to try and put 2 in there. 25%. Save that. Okay, and let's do 2 real quick. So I want to put in another row in the body. Before I do that, though, let's put in some fake text. And this is just, you could use this sort of to hold your spot if you don't have your content yet. I think I have a link out there somewhere in the course called for ellipsum.com, Lorem Ipsum. And basically, if you go to this site, you can generate what looks like real text, but it's not. Real content. So I go down here and generate paragraphs. I'll just click on this and generate it. And it'll give me a bunch of letters, and they're kind of grouped together randomly that make it look like text. Right? Let me take a second. So here it is. You can see how this looks. And I'm just going to take a little bit of this and you just copy and paste this. Don't use this for any projects you're going to turn in, right? This is just temporarily stuff to see how you put it in your site to see how it's going to look. And of course, when you do that, it stretches all the way over, so I like to hit the enter key a couple times just to bring it in so I can see it. So I have to keep scrolling to the left and right. And of course you can put paragraph breaks in here, right? It looks like a foreign language, but it's not. It's just doesn't really mean anything, but it's just a placeholder. Okay, so I can save this now and take a look at how that looks. Let's see, oops, go back here and refresh. Oh, we'll make 225 is way too small, so maybe we'll keep it at 50. All right, so we'll keep it at 50%. And then let's put in one more, right? One more image. So we'll just basically copy this whole row right there. Control C to copy, come down, and then do Control V to paste it in. And I'll leave the same text in there, and maybe this will be it. Let's say image 2, right? And we'll save that and refresh. All right. Oh, it's not as large as I thought it was going to be. I'm not sure what happened there. Why it's not doing it correctly or doing it like I thought it was going to do it. Interesting. Okay, I'll have to take a look at that. But anyway, you get the idea of what you can do here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to format this a little differently in the next clip, and we'll add more things. We'll just keep building along. All right, so you could try this, try and putting content in there, shaping your header and your footer, and see how that goes for you.